You know what day it is. It's Juicy Friday, the place where confessions get real and the conversations get even realer. Viewers' discretion is advised but highly recommended. I'm your host, Golden, and I'm with your favorite co-host, Rated R, and we want to know, are you ready for this Juicy Friday?
Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? It's your boy, Rated R. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Rated R. How you been? How you been? We missed the show last week.
Yeah, we definitely did. I'm doing okay. Can't complain. You know, how are you?
Doing pretty good. I had a little trip. That's why we had to did a little break. But yeah, we're back. And we've been getting a lot of DMs or emails for stories. So I swift through them and we just pick the best for this week. And a lot of people did message and say, how come, I'm not reading theirs? I just want everybody to know that I have hundreds. So I just pick, 10 and then just go from there. So you just have to be on the lookout and then yours will get read as soon as possible. And we also will have the, what's it called? What we're going to try to get?
A landline to where y'all guys can call in and y'all can just, make y'all confessions on live.
Yeah. So we're working on getting that. There's just a lot of logistics, the day that we record and things like that. So y'all just need to be patient with us. We don't necessarily
have everything up to par.
Just live the same day. Everything is sometimes things are pre-recorded as well. So we do need your patience, but it will definitely come to fruition. We're definitely working on that. However, I do have 10 amazing stories.
Before you get into that, yes, we're going to get into everybody's story. It just takes time. Every episode is in columns, if y'all would understand what I'm saying. So if we do 10 one episode, we're going to do another 10 the next episode. So it's not just always, you send your question in, it's going to be on the show. Just be patient with us, like she said, and we got you.
And we also try to go in a certain type of order also. The ones I got last month are going to maybe get read this month. If you just send it to me this week, there's way much stories ahead. But don't worry, I'll definitely read all of them.
We're just getting back.
I think I have family. 200-300, right?
I believe so.
It was so many. Plus, you guys have to remember we were gone for a year, so the inbox never stops. So I definitely have a lot. So definitely working through it. It's a lot of organization, a lot of time, a lot of preparation, but we got you. So let's get started.
Let's get it started. And
the first one is called The Inheritance That Tore Us Apart. When my grandmother passed away, she left behind a will that no one had ever seen before. It stated that her house, the family home, would go to me, her oldest grandchild. My aunt and uncles were furious. They accused me of manipulating her in her final days, even though I'm the one that moved in to take care of her when they wouldn't. Now they've cut me off and my cousins don't even respond to my text. I never wanted the house to cause division, but now I live in it alone, knowing my family sees me as a villain. Would you keep the house? Get the house sold? Sell the house and split the profit. What would you recommend I do? What do you think?
Family members. That's all I gotta say. But to be honest, what you really need to do is fix up the house, make some type of luxury living, and then you put it on the market for Airbnb, and y'all can all break bread. But you got to make sure you contact the right family members that feel that they was entitled to that place, because y'all can sit down at the round table and figure everything out.
Right. Yep. I think differently. I say the will is something that was written by your grandma. Nobody has anything that they could say yes or no to. That's what she wanted. So we have to respect her wishes. So fuck everybody that don't want to talk to you. They just wanted something from it. They're upset that they can't get something from it. I think that's I don't know the proper word, but I just think that
it's greed. It's
like,
a lot
come
of
on.
greed. It's
You're not talking to me because I inherited something that I didn't even ask for. Well, that's and weird.
That's what a lot of American families go through. They look at it, oh, well, she died, and I'm her son, or I'm her daughter. But you gotta forget, the grandbabies get everything. The grandbabies get everything.
It's true. We definitely, but remember, she said that she moved in to take care of grandma. So if I move in to take care of grandma, y'all didn't do it, then, and now she felt that I was so good to her and she want to give it to me.
You can't do nothing about that. That is what law is.
Yeah, so
a lot of people put
I
their
wouldn't
parents...
stop talking to somebody because you got something and I didn't. Yeah, that's jealousy. That's envy. That's okay, now, I wouldn't stop.
Imagine if they would have put that lady in a nursing home and she was the only one going to see it.
Right.
Everything in the will is hers. People forget that. Y'all forget that. Y'all got to still be kind to y'all parents, even though they beat y'all up.
Right.
But still be kind to your parents because you don't know what they have in the stash.
Definitely. I definitely agree with that. All right. So I got a next one for us. It's called The Bachelor Party Confessions. And you and I have a issue with bachelor parties.
We don't got no issue. I'm a man, you a woman.
Okay. We disagree about bachelor parties.
We don't disagree on nothing.
Yeah.
Stop
okay.
your bull.
My fiance, it's called The Bachelor Party Confessions. My fiance confessed 2 days before our wedding that he had a moment at his bachelor party. A lap dance turned into a kiss, then a hotel room mistake. He was crying, saying he didn't want to lose me. I was crushed, but everything was booked. I ended up walking down the aisle with mascara-stained eyes and a fake smile. Now, no one knows except my maid of honor, who begged me to call it off. I wonder every day if I made the biggest mistake of my life. Should I still stay in this relationship? Did I make the right decision? Would you still be with a person that cheated on you right before your wedding?
It's not cheating.
See, there we go. Disagree.
It's not cheating.
There we go.
It's a bachelor party. This is the last time I am going to be single. Again, we're getting married. We're about to make a giant commitment. There's a big difference between relationship and marriage.
I totally agree with that. But if we were in a relationship, you wasn't cheating on me. Why the day before you decide that now you're going to have sex with somebody else? Why you didn't do it during the relationship, but now you're going to do it right before the biggest commitment of our life? What's the difference? That's what I'm not getting from what you're saying.
So, okay, I'm going to break it down to you.
Please.
The whole relationship, I'm faithful to you, correct?
Yeah.
Right? So, it's my last time being a single man. Yes, I'm in a relationship, but it's being single. Everything after marriage is together, correct?
Okay.
When you sign that legal document, it is what? A commitment.
But you was already in a committed relationship with me.
If I go file my taxes, it's going to say single, married, head of household, or other.
But you were still committed to me to become my husband and for me to become your wife. Listen to what I'm saying. You're talking about a legal document. You're talking about
marriage license is a legal document.
Correct. That's what you're talking about. But I'm talking about
you commit fidelity, you go to jail.
But that's not what I'm talking about.
Again, it's my last time being single as a man. I am taking on a marriage, a commitment.
So
relationship
you're saying
is different. Today or tomorrow, if you're in a relationship, you wake up, you don't want to be in that relationship no more, you gone.
Right, but you still decided that you wasn't going to cheat on me, although you knew that you could have been gone. So why now you doing it?
It's not cheating. It's not cheating. Because if it was cheating, nobody would have bachelor parties.
You don't have to have a bachelor party to go and have sex with a person. You could have the lap dance is fine. You could go to the strip club, is fine.
That's still cheating.
You could go to the Vegas. You could. But why sleeping?
Serious?
No, cheating that we're talking about is putting your dick into another woman's pussy. That's what we're talking about.
And I just justified it as a man. It's my last time being single. I can hang out with the bros and not cheat. I'm in a marriage, not in a relationship.
So what you're trying to say is it's your last chance to cheat on the person
It's not called cheating because we're leaving everything behind. This is not a relationship no more. This is a marriage.
Okay, so now verses are roles are reversed. Your girl comes and she tells you, "Oh, baby, I just wanted to tell you that I had sex with a guy yesterday, right before the wedding."
Okay, and I'm okay with it because we're married now. Do that again, and you're going to jail. Don't tell me I'm crazy. Make it make sense.
The Lulu. Okay, so that means during the relationship, the person can go and sleep with anybody. It don't matter to you.
No.
I guess we're gonna agree to disagree because
this is the last.
We had this conversation on another episode and we still never agreed.
But this is what I'm gonna say. You know how AOL gave you a free trial back in the days?
A free what?
A free trial back in the days. Like you get the dish, you got 7 days.
Oh yeah.
A relationship is like a free trial. Because at any moment you could walk out. With a marriage, you cannot walk out. You have to sign divorce paperwork. In order to leave that marriage. Yes or no? Yes or no?
You could be separated, but it has nothing to do with cheating.
Nah, man.
It has nothing to do with cheating.
See, in woman math, it's cheating. In God math, it's like, yo, this is the last time I could be single. I might even hang out with the bros that much.
You could have so much fun without sleeping with another person. That's what I don't understand. You could have so much fun without cheating.
You will never get it, shawty.
I guess I never will.
You will never get it,
I never
shawty.
will. Let's move right along. This one is called The Secret Behind the Closet Door.
Secret? R. Kelly in there?
Oh, he used to have something
Trapped in the closet.
Trapped in the closet. Yeah.
Closet.
They had what, 40s episode? Yeah, what?
Yeah, it was a lot. I don't remember, but it was a lot of episodes.
And then he got in the closet. Then then there was the girl. Then there was the men. Then I remember. I don't think I watched the whole thing.
And then somebody tried to do a spoof of a midget in the cabinet.
In the cabinet? Oh, I never saw that.
Midget in the cabinet.
All right, so this one is, I used to hide in the closet as a child. Not because I was playing, but because my stepfather was unpredictable. My mom always told me to stop being dramatic, even when I had bruises. Now I'm 30 and I still flinch when someone raises their voice at me or raises their voice. I haven't spoken to my mom in 8 years. She calls, but I don't answer. Healing is messy, and sometimes it means cutting off the people who were supposed to protect you. Yeah, I agree.
That's a lot right there. To be honest with you, I can't comment on that. I don't know if you have something to say about that, but I can't comment on that.
Definitely. I'll definitely help out our... How do we call our people?
I don't want to call them fans.
Right, they're not fans. They're...
But we gonna make up something.
Right, okay, we're going to find something. But I definitely want to help her.
Minaj, we can't call them Barbies.
I definitely understand. Like right now I'm in the era of my life that if you're not matching my energy, you're not matching my vibe, your intentions are not pure, and it's just not clicking with me, I will cut you off. Family, not family, you will get cut off. And I've done so. I think I've cut off a few, and I don't think about them, don't miss them. Like, it don't matter to me. When I cut you off, I cut you off. However, you could only have one mother in this world. You have 20 cousins, but you could only have like one mother in this world. But I definitely also understand.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. You have a godmother as well. Like, everybody has a mother and a godmother.
Not everybody. Not everybody has a godmother.
Because you could have had a stepmother.
Yeah, but not everybody has a godmother. It's not in every culture.
Okay, and what about a stepmother?
Not if your dad didn't have another partner. You don't necessarily have a stepmother. But what I was going to say is, I understand that you could only have one mom. However, if you do feel in your heart of hearts that your mother did not protect you and she knew what was going on, hopefully it's just the screaming, nothing extra. I don't want to add anything to what you stated. I will stay just on what you wrote to us. But I hope that that's just it. And what I would recommend is to find somebody to talk to, somebody that you can relate to, and somebody that will not place judgment on you. Like if you have a favorite auntie, a favorite uncle, just somebody that will not place judgment on you. And also maybe therapy will definitely help. It could be a best friend, it could be just someone that you are comfortable sharing and speaking, and that person does not have a judgment when they give you feedback or advice. It has to be judgment free, so you could feel comfortable explaining what occurred. So I definitely wish that for you. And again, with therapy and expressing yourself, I know you said you're in your 30s, that will help you understand that sometimes the person is raising their voice, but not necessarily yelling at you, just trying to express their point, or their they're not mad, but they're just they're passionate about what they're saying. So that'll help you differentiate both, and things like that. So and
I just want to say one thing. I get the whole therapy thing. I get the whole talking to somebody. I get it. When you go and vent, you got to look at it as the vent goes to another room. So you got to go to somebody that you really trust. A therapist can't make your life messy. But again, that therapist go home and talk to their significant other, their friends.
I mean, they still have rules too.
Yes, it's supposed to be secret. But again, just watch what you say. There's nothing wrong with venting. But just make sure you vent to the right person, so that person don't go to other rooms.
Right. True. That's why I said somebody that you trust and that has no judgment.
I 100% get what you were saying. I'm just making sure the people understand.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah. All right.
We got this, friend.
And she also wanted to know, can you forgive a parent who allowed your abuse?
Now I can talk on that.
I mean, can you forgive a parent that allowed your abuse? So that means a parent allowed another person to abuse you. I personally wouldn't, because my parent, in my mind, like I'm a parent now, and I wouldn't let nobody abuse my kid, and I would kill for mine. You know what I mean? So I don't understand it when a parent allow that, but sometimes my mother always has a saying that she says, if they don't know better, they can't do better, right? So if the parent previously was used to something, that's what they saw, now they bring it into their life, that's what they know. They think it's okay to scream every time when you're trying to say something, like for example, gentle parenting. This is new. I'm used to the belt, I'm used to the switch, I'm used to throwing whatever, you know what I mean? But now I'm not doing that to my kids.
You soft.
I'm not doing that to my kids, but I mean, I wouldn't let the abuse, so I don't understand it, but I also can see from another person's perspective. I can understand what a person had went through. Forgiveness is for you, it's not for them. So forgiveness is will release you, what's on your chest, the burden that you have. It's not for them. You could forgive them and never talk to them. But I forgive you, but I'll never talk to you again. So I would forgive, but I would just never forget and never talk to you again. But it's on you. And
like she said, you can forgive, but you can never forget. And I could talk on that. Personal reasons why. It's like, yeah, forgive them, but never forget what they said or done to you. But if you have children, don't bring it down to them.
Yeah, break the curses.
I don't look at it as curses, because really the time that we were born was their gentle parenting.
Fucking us up? That was gentle parenting?
Yeah, because it molded us and turned us into things that we're not supposed to do. And we kept
not that we were good at, you mean?
What do you mean good at?
Like, I feel like the way that although it was harsh, it made me a great human, and it made me stronger for what's happening right now in this current world. So I think it wasn't okay, but it was okay, if you get what I mean.
It was okay because it steered us the right way.
Right.
These kids today, they don't have no real steering. So you can't you can forgive what you got done to. You could forgive them, but now you raising the child.
Right.
Or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna leave it at that. You could forget.
You could forgive.
No, you could forget the forget part. That's what I was talking about. But again, you look at it as like, yo, I turned out to be a better person. Am I right or wrong?
I think you meant forgive. You could forgive but not forget.
No, you forgive that. But forgetting, it's like, as you look at it, like me right now, I look at it as like, damn, I really turned out to be a nice young man. Well, I'm an old man now. Got children. But still, again, it's like, yo. But you don't want to put your kids through that trauma. You try your best to stand 10 toes down for them.
All right. Hopefully, you do get some resolution in your heart and
Amen.
Everything gets better for you. All right. On another note, this one is called The Maid of Honor Who Slept with My Ex. 3 months after I broke up with my long-term boyfriend, I found out my best friend, the one who stood beside me at our wedding that never happened, was sleeping with him. She said it just happened, but I found messages from months before we split. I cut her off immediately, but she's been telling people I'm overreacting. They both betrayed me, and now I don't know who to trust anymore.
Didn't we have a similar situation like this last episode?
I think it was a sister or something like that.
Oh, damn. I can't. It's been a long week,
Right,
but,
I think it was a sister. But I mean, I agree. You can cut everybody off. You're my best friend. I feel like, you know how Rated was saying you're in a relationship, you could break up, leave if you want to. I feel like boyfriends are replaceable, but a best friend is not necessarily replaceable. I feel like a best friend, in my opinion, a best friend is somebody that you've had for so long, like somebody that you grew up with. I don't think that you're 40 and that's when you're finding your best friend. It's supposed to be somebody that's been there, that know you, that saw you grew up, or like a teen. You know what I mean? Not 40. You're 50 and now you have a boyfriend. I mean, you have a best friend. That don't make sense to me. Cut it out.
40, you have a best friend, and that sounds crazy. You can have a best friend at any time. It could be somebody that you talk to when you're having problems.
No. What I'm saying is, it's not you turn 40 and now you becoming best friends with somebody. You could be 40 and you've had this best friend, but it's not today that I just met you.
Oh, yeah. Like, okay. I get what you're coming from.
We've been friends.
But again, she said, I've been best friends with this person, right? Mm-hmm. Boyfriends, and you said boyfriends are replaceable, correct?
Right. That's what you were saying earlier, too, when we were talking about the bachelor party. You said a relationship, we could just go. Yeah, that's what you said. You said a relationship, if you want to, you could just walk away and go. But in the marriage, you have to sign papers. So it's the exact same thing.
No. What sense is that making?
Are you listening to what I'm saying?
It's a best friend. You could walk away from anybody in this earth.
That's what I said. But walking away from your best friend, I said
again over a man. What
I'm saying is the boyfriend is replaceable, and I referred to what you said earlier that you could just walk out of a relationship, and then I said that a best friend is somebody that you've had for so long that is very hard to replace. It's almost irreplaceable.
Right, we're gonna let the viewers decide that. But what I'm gonna say to you, right? You said the boyfriend is replaceable.
Correct.
The best friend is replaceable too, because again, nobody has one best friend, and I'm not talking men term. Okay. I'm not talking men term. What term are you talking realistically. You can have more than one best friend, right?
You can,
but the one that you really y'all do everything together. Correct?
Okay.
So there was a mess up in between, where she feels like she did wrong. The man should have never slept. That's replaceable, correct?
Okay.
All right. So we still best friends. Why are you cutting me off?
Because you slept with my ex.
You slept with the ex that didn't belong to you?
No, he did belong to me.
Okay, he belonged to you, right? So you're not gonna cut your best friend off before the man.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. So y'all best friends, y'all could work that out. Yes or no?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We agree. Right. We agree.
But again, the best friend is wrong for even talking to her man. Right? The man is gonna be a man regardless.
Okay.
Her talking to the man when she knows that's her best friend man, you gots to go.
I agree.
You gots to go.
I totally agree. And then we got a few more.
I'm happy to have a few more.
All right. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. All right, Rated. I got another confession for us. Are you ready for this one?
Super ready for these confessions, girly.
All right. This one, it says the promotion that wasn't mine. I trained my coworker for 6 months. We work side by side. Even our manager announced that the promotion was available. I applied. So did she. Guess who got it? The one I trained. I tried to stay professional, but inside I was boiling. When I asked why I wasn't chosen, my boss said she was more energetic and a fresh face. I've been with the company for 7 years. I'm now looking for a new job because loyalty clearly doesn't pay. Do you think this is shady or am I overreacting? I think it just depends. Sometimes you are training somebody, but that person may have more experience than you. That person could have been working in that field for many, many years. They just don't know about that company. They just don't know about that company's procedure. And now you just help them gain the information that they needed, and boom, they've qualify for that promotion. However, for your boss to tell you that she's more energetic and she's a fresh face, I don't think that's a valid reason. I think that's actually unprofessional and kind of upsetting. But overall, you can't be upset if the person was qualified. They were qualified. What you think, Rated?
Nah, not hearing that.
You're not hearing
I went to a job, right? And somebody came and trained me.
And train you?
Trained me. 2 weeks later, I was training somebody else.
Right. So that I
have warehouse experience, but again, it's like, yo, they know the operation, they know what to do, X, Y, and Z. But again, when jobs like that, do you like that? Go and get another job, you heard?
Right. I agree. I mean, for the reasoning, yeah, I would definitely find another job because the reasoning is just crazy.
I really hope it wasn't a warehouse job. I really hope it wasn't.
No, I hope not. I don't think so. All right. So the next one is family group chat gone wild. My cousins accidentally sent a screenshot to our family group chat to the family group chat. It exposed a whole separate thread where they talk trash about everyone, including me. They call me lazy, entitled, and said I only show up to events for free food. I confronted them, and all they said was, "You weren't supposed to see that. We haven't spoken since." What do you think?
I don't blame you, but I'm in a day one's group chat, and the amount of stuff that's out there, it's crazy.
But imagine if there was another group chat by mistake, somebody posted that chat and they're talking shit about you.
There's another group chat that's talking shit about everybody, but that one group chat is just like, it's supposed to be sacred. Mm-hmm. It's probably 42 group chats out there just for
y'all friends,
just for our friends.
Yeah, damn.
Because it's that it gets like that. It gets like that.
Okay. Well, I mean, they're not talking to you. They're not talking to you. They were talking trash about you. They didn't like you. So fuck them.
It is what it is. Everybody is a pretender puppet. Yeah. I don't know.
Fuck them. Don't worry about them. Do you. Be better at what you can do. Be a better version of you. And fuck them. That's all I got to say.
That's what it really be about. Is just be a better version of you.
Because they were being fake talking to you because they've been talking trash about you. So you don't need that in your life. So fuck them. Yeah. Yeah. Moving right along.
Super right along.
This one is titled The Pastor's Secret. Our church pastor has been married for 22 years. Last month, I walked in on him and the choir director in a compromising position. They begged me not to say anything. I'm 19. I have been told a soul, but every time I see his wife, I feel sick. I stopped going to the church, and now people are asking me why.
Time out. The age just caught me there off guard.
What?
Like, you're 19 and you're dealing with a pastor. Make it make sense.
No. That's not what she said. That's what she said. She said she's 19 and she walked in on the pastor in a compromising position with the choir director. No. With
the pastor, don't mind my movements. I'm just saying. So, she walked in on the pastor, correct?
Right. With the choir director.
With the choir... Male or female? Before I even do anything else.
It wasn't specified.
Hey.
But regardless, the pastor is somebody that's supposed to be teaching you stuff, guiding you, teaching you the right way. They know that infidelity is wrong. They know.
And so is the president. Supposed to teach us the right way. Make it make sense.
And if she wanted to know what she exposed, what she saw, or stay quiet. I mean, it's up to you. When you expose it, what is it going to do for you? Nothing.
You're going to be banned from the church.
She's already not going to the church.
You see what happened to Sue Lucille? She could have little money.
You in this show.
Come on now.
Exposing it is going to do what? It's not going to do anything for you. So there's absolutely no point of doing that.
Yeah, exposure is not going to do nothing for you. But baby girl, stop going to that church. Go to a new church. That's all I could tell you.
Right. Like... I find it disappointing when somebody that's such in a high position or a respectable position do something like that, but then you get on the throne or the stage. I'm not too sure how you say that at church.
I love that you
get on there and try to preach me and teach me to do good and then place judgment on me, but as soon as you get off these steps, you're trash. You're worse than me in your congregation.
Again,
so that's whack
to me. I love that you say that. You said that.
Why?
Because everybody don't understand that the church is hypocritical.
Oh, super hypocritical.
It's hypocritical.
Super.
Because if I had a past of growing up with 4 boys, like I raised 4 boys, and they took their own route, they will base it on me.
Right. Mm-hmm.
When you growing up, you take your own path. You try to listen to what your parents say. Sometimes that don't work.
Right.
But what else you got for me, Shouty?
The next one is called Left at Grandma's.
I'm trying to sound like one of these ATLians.
That's interesting. The title is just Left at Grandma's.
Left at...
I was left at Grandma's a lot. My mom would knock the door, drop me off, and run away because she had to party. You should have
had a good time. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm going to share this with y'all, right? I used to get dropped off at my father's mother house. Right?
Uh-huh.
And then, when parents come over and they drop you off, they try to mingle a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time, and I'll never forget this. My mother dropped me off, right?
Uh-huh.
Sade was playing.
Oh, you definitely loved that.
Sade was playing.
Uh-huh.
Right? Do you know I was looking outside the window and I saw this woman's trench coat flying down the street like if she was happy to get rid of me?
You look like you was a bad little boy, like
I probably was. I don't remember.
Climbing on stuff, jumping, breaking stuff.
I really don't remember. But my mother always told me that I was like a person that she go to the bathroom. She couldn't go to the bathroom by herself. I'm outside the door.
Yeah.
I was clingy.
Okay.
But again, clingy to a certain extent.
Uh-huh. Like a mom.
But again, how do you feel? How would you feel, right? Your mom's drop you off and Marvin Gaye playing.
I don't know, because it didn't matter to me, but I would be happy to be dropped off on my grandma.
Oh, I love my grandma.
My grandma's the one that introduced me to like horror stuff. Like the first time I watched Chucky was with my grandma. I watched Freddy Krueger with my grandma.
Can I keep it gangster on the show real quick?
Quickly, yeah.
All right, real quickly. All right, she'll drop us off. We'll have 4 chicken wings with French fries, and my grandmother be in the living room drinking a Coke 45 I don't know, Coke 45, whatever. It was a top that you could just like pick like this, go around. And at that time, New Yorkers.
I thought Coke 45 was like a glass bottle.
It was a bottle, but the top you could just like peel back. Like it just had like little tabs. But New Yorkers, bear with me. Farragut houses. We would use that beer bottle top as Skelzy. When we played Skelzy, we would use that. Even though we was young and we would lose, but we would use that. You peel back the top, put the candle wax in, and play Skelzies.
I have no idea what he's talking about, but all the New Yorkers tap in and tell us if y'all remember what he's talking about.
In her, but right. she's a great. I don't even know how to say it. Like, are you like the number one host, or how do I say it?
What?
Like as far as like, host. Yeah, she's the host. I'm the co-host because they would be co-host. But you are amazing.
Well, thank you so much.
You are amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You got it.
All right. So it says, left at grandma's. Mm-hmm. My mom left me at my grandma's house when I was 5 and never came back. No goodbyes, no explanation. I used to wait at the window thinking she'd return. She called me last year after 20 years. Oh my God.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling 100%.
Am I reading this right?
Yeah, you're reading that right. I know the feeling 100%.
And asked to meet me, and I said no. Would you agree to meet a parent who abandoned you? Shit.
Yes and no.
She said, after 20 years, now you're calling me? 20 years is
crazy, though.
No,
but dropping you over your grandmother's, y'all cannot lie. Getting dropped at granny crib back in the days was the best thing you could ever
but
have.
rated. You left me. You didn't give me no explanation, no goodbyes. And you never called me for the past 20 years, and now all of a sudden you want to call me?
I know this story way too well.
Like I've moved on. Like I've created another mommy, another whole what a house should look like. I don't need my mom anymore.
Do you understand the thing of grandma?
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want my mom anymore.
That is a second mother. Grandma gonna raise you so ill.
At the same time, last weekend I was just talking to my mother about that. I was saying sometimes I do understand the other side where a child that was placed for adoption or anything like that they want to search for that person and want to know. But in your case, you know for a fact you were abandoned. You remember at 5, you were just dropped off and never heard of again.
But that's crazy though. At 5, you remember you was abandoned. I was 5. I didn't feel like I was abandoned. I just felt like you dropped me off and you wanted to go party. That when I tell you, Sade is
then I turned 7, then I turned 8, then I
get that.
25.
I'm sorry to cut you off. When Sade was playing Ordinary Love and that woman was running down the block with that trench coat, that's it.
Who was running with this trench coat?
My mother.
Oh, whatever.
I'm being serious.
So would you agree to meet with the parent who abandoned you?
Yeah. I'll try to make it work. I will super try to make it work.
I guess he's kind and I don't. Yeah. I would not want to meet with you. There's nothing to say. There's nothing that you're going to teach me. There's nothing that you can bring to my world anymore. I'm 25. I've already struggled with how I needed to struggle. I'm already on the path that I should be on because you weren't there. So I'm not interested.
Yeah, but they always want to apologize. So you got to always remember that. No, keep that apology for
you. Say that apology out loud and hope that it comes to me some way, somehow. I wouldn't want to hear it.
Wow.
I literally wouldn't want to hear it. Couldn't care less.
That's crazy.
Couldn't care less. You know how bad it feels to not to feel like you're not wanted, or to feel lost, to feel the abandonment. You know how harsh that is.
There's always a backstory. There's always a backstory.
Right. It shouldn't take you 20 years to get your life together. It shouldn't take you 20 years to do anything to come and get me.
I didn't watch a lot of shows.
And you never called me. You could have called me.
I didn't watch a lot of shows.
I bet you she had a cell phone. I bet you she had sex. I bet you she went to the restaurant. I bet she went clubbing.
Sex, she went clubbing. That lady is old. She wants to apologize.
What I'm telling you is that mother that abandoned her cannot say that she could not have called me. I'm sure she called her boyfriend. I'm sure she called her friends. I'm sure she went clubbing.
When did the child get a cell phone? Make it make sense.
You could call your mother's house. You left me at grandma. Call mommy's house.
It was for a reason.
What I'm telling you is there's no reason for you to never talk to me for 20 years. For 20 years. Like, it's impossible.
No, 20 years it's not really the problem. It's just the parent trying to reenact with you.
I would leave it right there and there and not care.
No, I get that 100%. I get that 100%.
I would be done.
Yeah.
The next one is birthday betrayal.
Ooh.
I planned a surprise birthday for my best friend and spent over $1,000. The day of the party, she said she wasn't in the mood and didn't show up. I cried in front of the whole group. She didn't even say thank you. I haven't spoken to her since. Would you remain friends with her with her or anyone who would do this to you?
That's a dub. She's getting canceled ASAP.
Yeah, same day. Same day. You out. What you mean you not in the mood?
Suey.
It's your birthday and I'm throwing your surprise birthday party. You're not in the mood. And what you mean you're not in the mood?
Suey.
Hell no. What kind of friend is that? That's fake friend. Yeah. That's what kind of thing is that?
I did a whole thing for you and you ain't pull up.
And you ain't even say thank you?
Eat a friting.
Yo, nah, cancel that. That's not your friend. It was never your friend. Don't give a fuck about you. So don't give a fuck about them.
Absolutely. Don't care about you. So just cancel that.
Yeah, super cancel.
I can show you real
Don't
friendship.
even think about them. Like, I act like you never met them before. Act like it's a ghost.
Come be a friend with us.
Like, what?
We'll show you real friendship.
I spent over $1,000, and she said in front of the group, so she invited other common friends that we have, and you do that?
Oh, make it not a friendship.
And she said, I planned a surprise birthday for my best friend. So your best friend did that to you? She's your best friend, but you're not her best friend. Trust me.
Dun, 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 dun,
I swear to God. She was your best friend, but you were not her best friend.
Nah, she's bugging. Huh? Cancel her, please.
Super cancel. All right, our last one for tonight is called Zoom Call Exposed. I was in a Zoom call with my team and accidentally shared my screen. My browser tab said how to deal with toxic coworkers. Oh. Everyone saw it, including my supervisor. The call went silent. I wanted to quit on the spot. How would you recover from that situation?
You was just trying to Google what you got going on. You felt like they was toxic. I don't think that you should quit. You and your manager have a talk and say like, hey, listen, this is how I feel. You know, I come to work and do what I do. Well, you can't say, I don't know what type of job you have, but you say, I come to work and do my due diligence.
Nah, I have a better one. You need to get out of it. Just say, oh, no, my sister was telling me about an experience that she had. So I was like, yo, let me see what I can find out. And you get out of it.
Facts.
Oh, my boyfriend was telling me how this lady and that was doing that. And I was like, oh, that's so toxic. And then I Googled it. It really had nothing to do with y'all. I love it here. Make up a lie, girl.
No, but what you doing your personal time, you just got to make sure you close out that window because you never know when you got to make a presentation.
Maybe it was on the computer.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes there's certain jobs that it is on your personal.
Do anything on your job computer.
Right.
Do it on your personal because nobody can judge you for that.
And IT has access to every damn thing
you do.
So you might think that they're not watching your computer, but they see everything that you do. They could even pull back team chats even though you deleted them. So really, you know, check that and make sure that everything is good. Cause
I feel like you have a home computer and then you don't use it, but you use it for your personal time.
Me?
Yeah, meaning you use your job computer.
No, I don't use my job computer, but I have my job computer to my left and my personal computer to my right.
I feel like you out here looking up nasty stuff.
No.
Yeah,
I be editing while I'm at work. I'm editing our videos. I'm pulling up stories, printing what's next. Like
I wouldn't know.
Meeting with people, doing different things. No, I do that on my personal computer.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna say I've never done that in the past. But I was younger, like. And then that's how I know that IT knows everything.
Nasty freaky frog.
I wasn't looking at freaky stuff, but
she was probably looking at women's best. But for sure, like solos.
I mean, I've been at a job using the job's computer for looking for another job. That's how I knew that IT can see
everybody. I believe everybody does that.
So for sure,
I believe everybody does that.
This week, our show was sponsored by
Wave Juice.
All right. Wave Juice. And tell me more about Wave Juice. I think that's what you had to drink today, right?
I didn't have that to drink. I had Make Me Cream. You got to make it interesting. But, yeah.
So what flavors do they have?
They have New York Punch, watermelon vodka, green pussy monster, and I'm coming up with a new one.
Don't they have a pineapple mango or something like that? Or mango, pineapple, one or the other? They got something.
That's in the stash.
I mean, that's a number one favorite. I gotta know something about the sponsor.
That's a number one favorite. I was trying to bring that out.
I thought New York Punch was the favorite.
That's why I named New York Punch, but
I think I'm gonna ask them to do one that's for our show since they sponsor us so much.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I can get them to do anything. But like I was saying, it's a new one coming out called Don't Spank Me.
Don't Spank Me.
Don't Spank Me.
Y'all, I think it's about time to go. Cause what?
No, I'm being serious. I sat down and I talked to them. They have one that's called Don't Spank Me. I'm not going to give the ingredients, but it's called Don't Spank Me.
Don't Spank Me, Make Me Cream, Green Pussy Monster. I feel like that's a sexual drink. Does it make you get turned?
No. You have watermelon vodka. You have pineapple mango. And you have
Green Pussy Monster, Make Me Cream, and Don't Slap Me or whatever you just said. Don't Spank Me.
You have Make Me Cream.
That's it. So it's sexual. Does it get you turned when you drink Wave Juice?
Shit, you might have 10 babies off of that. I'm just saying.
All right. So that's it for today's Juicy Friday. But the conversation don't stop here.
The conversation don't stop here. Where's it gonna stop at, girl? I got it. I didn't know that.
And I'm Golden. And don't forget to follow, comment, share your thoughts. Who knows? Your story might get next one to be read. Super thank you for listening, and you guys have a good rest of your week. See you next Friday.
Cheese block.